Our server's economy is nearly perfect. There's no way someone builds $1 million an hour farm. Today, we're building $1 million an hour farm. But the owner is right, it's nearly impossible because to set scale, one cobblestone sells for a nickel. You could spend all day chopping trees for 2,300 coins. If I was selling diamonds to get $1 million an hour, I'd have to sell 5 a second. Now with these numbers, I believed $1 million an hour farm wasn't possible until I discovered an overpriced item. Melon slices sell for 1.5 coins each, which isn't crazy, but for some reason, melon seeds sell for 3, and thus began the downfall of the entire economy. Oh my gosh, just like that, $1,000. $1,000. We're expanding like crazy. I always hoped it would take more than 1,000 coins to turn me into a greedy capitalist, which it was 1,083. I love being greedy. Now we could sell these melon seeds, but soon they'll be an investment. Triple their value. No, they will sextuple their value in one harvest, each seed. Oh my goodness. Now I just have to keep this a secret because I believe melon seeds being at this high of a price was a glitch. But you might be like, wait, Jaren, this is the lifesteal.net server. You kinda own this. Wouldn't it be in your best interest to report this to the admins?
Or we could not and make a really good video.
The farm size was growing, but not the plants because they weren't getting any light. Glowstone was the obvious answer, but I didn't want to have to get it myself, so I thought about making deals with other people on the server. I offered a pretty penny for anyone with a lot of blocks.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're giving me glowstone dust? Why? I meant blocks.
Fine, I'll buy it, but I'm getting scammed out of the wazoo.
Frick.
I paid 7 grand for 29 glowstone blocks. Say hello to the most expensive lighting you've ever seen. But I saw it as an investment, cause what's 7 grand gonna be when we're getting $1 million an hour? But I wasn't sure if the melons were the fastest method, so I wanted to get into a call with my friend and game designer Radunes to get as much info as possible on what others are doing to make money. The meeting ends when we fall through the cloud.
Perfect, all right.
What is up with the, economy?
What do you mean, what's up with the economy?
Bro,
Is
how
this
do
like a
people
Jaden
have so
Smith
much
thing?
money? How do people have so much money already?
I don't even know, man. There's just so much. I know people use spawners, they raid others, they get potatoes. There's a lot of different ways, man. Yeah, apparently potatoes is like one of the most profitable crops. They did not listen to Ireland whatsoever, Jaren. This is not canonical.
Wait, if we move this way, we can get more time.
You're right.
Move!
Run, Jaren.
Do you think $1 million an hour farm is possible? Is that what we're gonna get to? Are we gonna inflate the economy or what's up?
I'll be real, Jaren. In the current state of the economy, I just don't know how that's possible. I think the max I've seen is about 200K an hour.
Yeah?
1 million? That would be some crazy farm, bro.
Is that good to hear? I don't know. But we got info without revealing the plan. Barely. Since nobody had discovered the overpriced melons, I went back to expanding the farm. There was no way I felt safe building this above ground, but I kept running into water caves. I found it quickest to just invest in expensive sponges to clear it out. You gotta spend money to make money. I really hope I make money. So I ran a 1-minute test to see how much I could get. Cause imagine, every single melon that I'm instantly breaking is giving us on average 6.4 melons, so each melon is like 18 coins. So we just got $5,000 in a minute. I'll be honest, it doesn't seem like a lot, but let's set the scale. Creeper spawners, which literally produce free gunpowder, is one of the most valuable spawners on the server. I could get it after 4 minutes of melon farming. If that doesn't do the amount we're getting justice, I have a conversion rate that anyone could understand. It's a panda per minute. But now, we have to wait. Yeah, we do really well and we get 16,000 in a minute, but then there's 59 other minutes in the hour. And I was gonna need the money because I ran out of glowstone again. So I made a deal with a stranger that they would sell me a stack of glowstone blocks for 4K on the auction house. So I just quickly bought the first one that I saw. Frick, I bought it for 10K. They scammed me. I spent too much. Frick you! Gosh dang it! How do I keep getting scammed on glowstone? That's 3 times now! The troubles I go to provide these melons with stupid photosynthesis. But I am going to be selling their offspring, so it's a fair trade. I'm getting so much money the server's lagging. That's a lie, but the server is lagging. No, it's not. The server is perfect. Join lifesteal.net. The server's fine. I just broke my pickaxe! Gosh dang it! Say it with me. Spend money to make money. Look at this. I'm selling a couple stacks of melon seeds worth more than 16 diamonds. But do you wanna know what's worth more than diamonds? freaking glowstone. I ran out of it again. One of my friends said he was going to sell it to me, but I didn't trust that. I'm about to get TP trapped. Come on, please, I really want glowstone. Please, I really want glowstone. When I got there, they didn't kill me, but they also didn't have any glowstone. No glowstone. What's that? What's that? 4 for 4 getting scammed on glowstone? If you're reading this, your vids are epic. Thank you. And now nobody wants to sell me Where's the glowstone people? I have 4 glowstone dust. Okay. Here is an ethical question, viewers. When am I morally allowed to tell a viewer to shut up? Please! I know my videos are good! That's why I make them! I am going to spawn. This guy better give me frickin' glowstone. If I go all the way to spawn, they come over here, they take a screenie, and then they don't have glowstone. We'll be 5 for 5, and I don't know what I'm going to do after that. Wait, that's them, that's them, that's them, that's them, that's them, that's them, that's them. Please! Please! Please give me- What are the odds I show up in their lobby? But please give me glowstone. I died, bro. 5 for 5! Don't worry, I did end up finding someone who sold me 53 glowstone for an insane amount, but I was able to make back what I spent in a minute, so was it all bad? Because then I could just focus on expanding the farm, which we already moved to a 2nd floor, because I truly believed this was or would be the fastest moneymaker on the server. But I couldn't be sure, so I need to get as much information from my competition as possible.
Yo, can you type /Belltop real quick and look who's number 4?
Only 4th? You're not even on the podium right now.
No, I've fallen off. I'm really close though.
That's kind of why I'm talking to you, so I don't know how much you know what I'm doing. I have a spawner buying addiction. That's what my allowance goes to. I have never held on to anything more than 50K.
That's impressive.
So I know you're a rich guy. Can I get a base tour? Is that something you'd be fine to do? I want to see what you do.
Okay, well, you're gonna be... you're not gonna be impressed by it, I'm gonna be honest.
Really? Oh my gosh!
But okay. To make it look a bit cooler, I made 10 chunk layers of potatoes.
This is what we're up against. Now, Pangy is right. Potatoes sell for 7 each, a bit more than double what a melon seed sells for. But I still believed melon seeds could be farmed faster because I don't have to replant them. Now, after the tour, that's where the conversation was supposed to end. But seeing the state Pangy was in, he was just raided and kicked from his team. You could team up with Team Mushroom, because I think I have an even better inside tip for you.
What's the inside tip you got for me?
Yeah, you have to we have to team up if I'm gonna tell you this inside tip.
Oh, this is tempting. I'm gonna tell you something, alright? This base is currently, that I was just at, is under an ocean monument, right? Mm-hmm. You can turn those into Guardians farms, right? With those rates, you could get 500,000 coins an hour.
Yeah.
If your offer will get me over 500k coins an hour, that would be a straight yes. And that would give me 400 coins, just like that. You are a genius. We can't let devs know about this.
Now with the 2 of us, I could still get my $1 million an hour farm, but could pawn off like half the work to Pangy. And I know he would put in the work and be quick about it because he was racing to be the first to 100 million. Now he was trying his best, but I was practically his savior. I did need him too though, because I wanted to start an automatic farm under the manual farm, but unlike the manual farm, every melon stem required a piston and an observer each. It'd be expensive, but with Pangy on our team, I could employ a new strategy. Spend other people's money to make money. Then we recruited a friend Forsavit to help dig the space for the farm. Well, I say recruited, but during this video, he had been paying me an allowance that I kept spending. This is just the first time he's shown up. After, I did need to take a short break, but I was hopeful. Yes, it'd be a lot of work, but with the 3 of us, with the hopes of a melon empire, I have to say, everything is going great. Guys, something terrible has happened. I'm Fortnite now. Let me tell you how this happened. See, I minimized Minecraft just for a couple minutes because I really needed to record some voiceover for a sponsor. Except 3 minutes in, I was interrupted by a DM saying, "You good?" So I reopened Minecraft and this is the audio reaction I captured. Oh no, oh gosh. Dude, we just dug the hole. Why am I not recording any of this? Gosh, dang it. Guess who's dead. I opened Minecraft and saw myself in spawn, inventory empty, and the team disbanded, meaning our base was raided. But I'm still not Fortnite yet, because the person who messaged me, you good, wanted to go back to my base and kill the people there. So I gave them the coordinates and they teleported me there. This was actually even worse though, because Radoons, you know, the man who we don't want to know I was farming melons, was there as well and saw my huge melon farm. I've never been more exposed. Honestly, I wish he rather saw me naked. None of the raiders were there, but that's when they let me know my base was tracked down when someone put a 100,000 coin bounty on me, which gave them a compass to track me. They could just keep putting more and more bounties on me and keep tracking me, so to prevent this in the future, I disguised myself under a new name and skin so they wouldn't know who to track. And that's how I was cursed to be Fortnite. Now, I may have lost everything, but nobody can take away my knowledge. And we already have a bigger and better base made by my favorite YouTuber, Chloe Prism 2016. I'm kidding, this is Force of It, he's just nicked as well. Let me make it clear. I'm not playing with an 8-year-old.
Here's the fun part. If you come through here, you remember that chunk that we painfully dug out? Well, we're doing it again.
Yo, to make this fun, we should do like a countdown montage.
8.
8.
No, it will work. I believe in it.
6.
4.
4. 0. We didn't even break it.
This was just a small test space so we could build the farm and see how much it gets us. And after an hour of building as much as we could, gosh dang it, we didn't even fill up the chunk. Now, we didn't know this at the time, but this chunk was only getting us 30,000 coins an hour. That's a lot of pandas, but to get 1,000,000 coins an hour, we'd have to build 33 of these, which yes, technically we could, but this was just not gonna happen. Genuinely, it looked like the melons days were over. So we ran more tests.
Whichever one fills up first is the winner.
Melons beat cactus. It wasn't even close. Every melon broken by a piston is on average 5 melon slices. So even when some get stuck in the farm, it just can't be beat.
Dang, I had hope.
We tried to get out of doing melons, but it's just that every other item we tested was in a higher realm of improbability. But by chance, while researching bone meal farms, we found one that was just a cheap, mass-producible melon farm.
We love Lifesteal.net. How much am I getting paid to say this?
Rasmus is here to help clear the space for the farm. Because the design uses flying machines to harvest melons, we needed as much space as possible, so we went up to the stone layer so we could insta-mine. Getting people to help us with the easy yet long parts of making the farm would be a lifesaver, but to keep our intentions secret from Rasmus, I told him we were digging out a panda tunnel.
I'm so flabbergasted. What was the purpose of all of this?
Pinky and I used the dugout tunnel to measure how far a flying machine could travel before stopping, which was the edge of our render distance. But now for the flying machine that would actually harvest the melons. It took a while to follow the tutorial, and I made a few mistakes, but I knew I'd better get quick because I have 32 more of these to build. But preparing the land, this was easy and awesome. It still took time, but if we did the old design, each of these melon stems I'm planting would need an observer and piston. Pandas, please clear the runway. Now you can see there are iron bars that drag the minecarts along, which mobily collect the melons that are broken by the iron bars dragging them. Then when the machine hits the other side, wait a minute, I forgot to add the return system, but then it flies back, drops the melons off into a hopper while more melons grow, then launches again. It goes back and forth, rocking me like a baby. A rich baby that doesn't have time to be rocked back and forth because it has to build 32 more of these. Now, instead of overwhelming myself with everything I could do, I started with just making another 2 machines. While I mined out the space, I did have to use some diamonds to repair my pickaxe, which this mechanic will end up saving us in the future. And already I had the design of the machines memorized, or at least close enough. Funnily though, when I finished these machines, I ran them once as a test and then just stopped running them. Like, you think I might as well run them, otherwise it's basically throwing away free money I kinda needed, but I was so focused that if it was 500,000 an hour, I didn't want it. All I wanted was 1,000,000 an hour. But then I realized, getting so many melons, it was finally time to make a decent collection system. But I guess that time wasn't now, because I added a single hopper line for all the machines to lead to. I hope you see what's going to be the issue. Now at this point, I'd been working on the machines for the whole day. I was getting burnt out, so I left to, you know, have a life. But the moment I do that, this is what I come back to.
I got on earlier, right? Like late at night, very late at night with a Nick. And I was in the base, you know, just getting obsidian as you normally would. And this guy, Mr. Sir Melon, messages me. And he was like, how did you get in there? So I knew I was getting raided. I had to message them in order to get them out, but they could have raided our base. We almost lost everything. Who would kill our panda? That's so disrespectful.
There were some minor damages, but what really sucked about the raid is now I knew I needed to move quick. I had given myself about 2 weeks to finish this project, but now that people knew what I was up to, I wanted it done by the end of the week, about 4 days. The most daunting part about the machines was mining out all the space, so I reached out to anyone on my friends list to see who could help me mine.
Oh, how far have you gone down? What? Dude, I'm not mining all this. That's ridiculous.
Funnily though, how people reacted followed a set pattern.
What is up with your face? Are you guys
Not even looking,
digging this by hand? Dude, no way.
They acted like what I had already done was insane, but I was about to make them do 4 times that.
All right, I need a mend. I'm on the mend.
Really? Okay. Well, sometimes I'll repair it with diamonds. We are churning through so much.
Well, you know, big holes, big commitments. That's what I always say.
See, I tried to fix them by farming monsters from the spawners, but it was so slow that I decided to fix them with diamonds.
I could do the new pickaxe.
Oh, gosh, dang
I'm getting
it.
kind of low too, so you know.
Okay, throw me your almost broken pickaxes. And help.
Jaren, I'm red. I'm in the red.
Now I'm like falling behind with pickaxes. I thought I could get away with just buying pickaxes, but nobody was really selling them, so when I got an offer, it'd be an outrageous price. Ramsey, can I get a loan real quick? I'll pay it back. I'll go sell melons.
You lure me here to work for free labor, and then you tell me to pay you for it?
But then out of nowhere, this random stranger, Bobby Squats, just came up to me and gave me 6 maxed out pickaxes. This is a legend right here. And then it was just so much mining. I don't know how to make it make sense. Just look how much this is. We did this 5 times.
Jaren, are we done?
We're done.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Oh,
Timed
done.
everything out.
Now we only have to place so much dirt.
So much dirt. How much did we break?
So much dirt.
Divide that by 4, and that's how much dirt we have to place. You guys are free to leave if you want. You can help us collect dirt. Nobody wanted to help collect dirt, understandable, so I was left to placing it all by myself. Man, I love my job. Please join lifesteal.net. It's really fun if you don't waste all your time grinding for money. If you remember at the beginning of the video, my biggest concern was someone else stealing the idea of the melon seeds and then no-lifing the server and building $1 million an hour farm before us. But it was right here I realized I was the one no-lifing the server. At least I have Pangy to help me because he took charge of the terrible storage system I had in place.
Yo, so I've been working on this system, right? We have more than enough melons, it's just that we can't collect them fast enough. I got a second and a half. Like, it's fast, but we want it to, it needs to be faster if we want 1 million coins an hour.
I was glad I did not have to deal with that because I had no idea what was going on. Now to finish the rest of the machines, I would need 2,500 slime, and buying it from the shop would be 200,000 coins. Oh no, I don't think we can even afford it. I need 200. I need 200. While I grind for slime, I'll sell melon.
See, you gotta learn money making things and not asking for
So
loans.
I understand venture capitalism. Okay?
Exactly.
There's like a 50% chance this works. I'd put all my money into that. Force of It did not want to give me a loan, but I remembered we're on a team with a multi-millionaire. Now that I'm looking at it, I did not need 200K. So we just kind of committed some fraud. I estimated 20 total hours of work left, but buying the slime saved time. I could have kept working, but I had been doing this about 8 hours a day straight. So I decided, I'd go have a life and hang out with some friends. It was great. Guess what I came back to?
Jaren's back.
What's up, Jaren?
Yo,
You
getting
missed
dirt.
so much the time you were gone.
Oh, I did. It seems every time I have a life, we get raided. Luckily though, before they destroyed the machines, Pangy was able to talk them out of it.
I negotiated with terrorists, and now the terrorists are besties.
Great. That's a good soundbite right there. So it was another new team, but at the same base, Peepo. That's not what I read the first time. Some of the machines were broken, but at this point I could build one in 5 minutes, so it was an easy fix. I had about 18 left to build, so I spent 3 hours building all of them. And thanks to Force of It, Pangy, and Dimdam Dom, they really helped out with everything else. And I believed right now we had 1 million per hour. We just had to run a test to see if it was true. We're gonna see how much money I get. Oh, let me pay you all my money.
Yes.
Okay. It was finally time to run all the machines at once for an hour to see how much money we'd actually get from it.
Which would bring you to level 2 and level or level 4 and level 5.
So many melons. I don't think
gigantic.
we've like internalized how large this project was.
It didn't take us even that long, did it?
No, we got a bunch of labor.
Like, we're never gonna pay them, are we?
Okay, I'm gonna start them. 1. Okay, layer 1 has sent off. 3! Layer 2 is done. Uh-oh. Layer 4 doesn't have a montage because we had to keep fixing them, but layer 5... Okay. All the machines are running. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. I'm getting
He's gonna do
overwhelmed.
our-
Lots of stuff. This is so many melons. This is
You
so
just
many.
sold melons and not seeds.
That's fine. Don't judge.
Joe, you're too slow!
Jerry,
I'm slow. I'm
them.
slow. Okay, I'm gonna catch up.
Jerry, you can't catch up.
I
Your
can't
inventory's
catch up because they
full.
keep filling my inventory. Gosh dang it.
Yeah, you've been doing this for 8 minutes. You're on pace, Joe. You're on
Well,
pace.
you're actually on pace to a mill
Is this pace?
because you have
You're on
80K and you've done it in 8 minutes. Wait.
There's not 100 minutes though. There's not 100 minutes. It's 60 minutes.
Oh wait.
Oh my gosh. What the frick is happening? Wait, did you? What the?
Wait,
what was
what?
that? Oh my gosh. There happened again.
You made 110K in 10 minutes basically.
That's pretty good.
So I had an hour of clicking ahead of me. Bro, I think I just discovered carpal tunnel. And by 30 minutes, it was clear we might not make it in an hour. While running, some machines did break, but the others fixed them. I just crafted and sold. When time was up, Pinky turned off all the machines, but we let the melons still in the collection system empty out. Okay, now we're done. Dang it.
As soon as you say it.
It took 20 more minutes for the hoppers to empty, but clearly we didn't make it, off by just 160,000. Though in just 1 hour, we went from nothing to top 50 of money on the server, something people have spent weeks on. I left Pinky to run the machine so he could get to 100 million, and I went to visit my parents because I don't know if you realized this, but it was almost Christmas and I wanted to, have a life. But how quickly I forgot the #1 rule of a faction server: you cannot have a life.
A full squadron of Zakuzi and JPEX right as soon as we finished the base have raided our base and they destroyed everything. The farms,
You gotta spend
the
money to
flying
make
machines,
money.
everything.
Thanks
it's
for
all
watching.
gone.
So I wasted a week of my life for 860,000 coins. And if we're gonna be honest, I think we spent more than that to build the farm. Okay, so the video was supposed to end here, but you might have noticed I didn't have much footage of the farm destroyed. So I went back to the base to get more, but when I got there, I discovered somebody had repaired the farm with an even better flying machine design. Honestly, I could have probably ran it, made a ton of money. I just wanted to destroy the whole thing, and it felt pretty good. Roll the outro.
I'm so flabbergasted. What was the purpose of all of this?